Someone asked me about using the tarot cards. Why sometimes one deck? Why sometimes three decks? What is, why do you change decks, etc., etc., etc.? Really, it's personal preference. I don't always do readings the same way. I don't have sometimes I'll do a 5-card spread. Sometimes I'll do, like I just did, 2 cards. Sometimes I'll just change it up. It just is whatever flows at the moment. Some cards I think are better for political things, and then, again, it's how you feel, how the energy feels in the moment. That's all. Sometimes I'll grab a different deck, and it just shifts as things go along. So there's no really, I know a lot of people study books, how to do tarot. That's never worked for me, okay? But a lot of people, they sit there and study, and this card means this card means that. I haven't, I don't do any of that, okay? And like I said, for me, it's just more of a spontaneous, but you have to find out what works for you, okay? Some people like to use a recognized spread. A lot of people like the Celtic Cross. A lot of people, they have different spreads for different things. So again, it just depends on what's comfortable for you. That's all I can say. Because here usually I don't depend a lot on the books. Once in a while if I get a new deck and it's got something really kind of out of the ordinary, I may look through the book and look at that. But mostly mine is based on intuition, on how the cards move me in that moment. Now, I could do one reading and the card will mean one thing to me in one reading, and the next reading the card might hit me like 180 degrees away from what the first reading was, okay? So again, this is something that just kind of, as you begin to work with it, it's going to be what's comfortable for you and what makes sense to you. It's like, how you have people that are psychics and they'll get a blip of a vision, and it'll be like a symbology, and it's a symbology that makes sense to them, okay? And then they have to sit there and try to dismantle and figure out what that symbology is meaning, okay? So again, it's you just have to go with your own intuition, and if you need to study the books and you get one deck, there are some people that you use one deck all their lives, okay? They don't change them, I've got so many decks here, you can't believe how many decks I've got. But for me, it just seems to change. I'll like some decks for a while, and then after a while, it's like they kind of go by the wayside, and something else comes new. Like I just ordered a couple of other new decks today that'll be coming. So again, you're constantly just seeing what feels right for you. Maybe eventually I'll get one deck that just I really gravitate to, and I just use one deck. Who knows? Or I may continue to use 2, 3 decks. I don't know, from day to day, okay? Really, that's the way that goes. From day to day, it changes, and again, it's just what's comfortable for you, okay? No rhyme, no reason, okay? So I'll leave it there.